看看这大不？这么大的冰不？这砸个头上不砸死了？你看看，哎呦，我那个天！哎呦我的妈呀！哎呀，这玻璃真厚。哎呀，那娘嘞！这得1米的1。
On May 11th, Shandong Province in eastern China was struck by one of the most intense severe convective weather outbreaks of the year. Huge hailstones, violent thunderstorms, torrential rain, and powerful winds swept across multiple cities and rural areas, causing widespread damage and disruption. The sudden extreme weather event affected Jinan, Lini, Qingdao, Weifang, and several other regions from the afternoon into the evening, causing widespread destruction and panic among residents. The severe weather developed rapidly as a strong cold air mass collided with warm and humid air over northern China, triggering thunderstorm activity across Shandong. Skies darkened dramatically within a short period of time, turning daytime conditions into near darkness as towering storm clouds moved across the province. Loud thunder, intense lightning, and strong winds soon followed before massive hailstones began crashing down across cities and farmland. Some of the hailstones were reported to be as large as eggs, while residents in several areas claimed a few stones appeared even bigger.
这么大掉了，
这是怎么了？跑桥底下躲着呢，这是怎么了？这个懂的，下去把它打。
Videos shared online showed countless hailstones violently striking rooftops, vehicles, and streets, producing deafening impacts as people rushed indoors for safety. The hardest-hit areas included Laiwu District and Gangqing District in Jinan, where hailstorms caused major property damage within minutes. Residents reported that rooftops were smashed, windows shattered, and solar panels destroyed by the relentless bombardment of ice. Many parked vehicles suffered severe damage, with windshields completely shattered and car bodies left covered in dent. One resident described the storm as the worst hailstorm ever witnessed, saying the hailstones struck like rocks falling from the sky. Others said the impacts were so powerful that entire roofs shook violently during the storm. In many urban areas, the hailstorm was accompanied by intense short-duration rainfall and powerful wind gusts. Streets quickly became covered with layers of ice as hail accumulated rapidly on roads and sidewalks. Some roads appeared almost white from the sheer amount of hail covering the ground, creating scenes resembling winter snowstorms despite it being May. Traffic across several cities was heavily disrupted as drivers slowed down or stopped completely to avoid damage and dangerous road conditions. Fallen tree branches, damaged signs, and debris were scattered across streets in multiple locations. Rural communities and agricultural regions suffered some of the worst losses. In parts of Lini, Rizhao, and Zibo, residents said approximately 30 minutes of relentless hail completely destroyed large areas of crop. Wheat fields, corn plantations, vegetable farms, and fruit orchards were severely damaged, with many crops flattened or stripped apart by the storm. Local authorities and agricultural departments later began emergency damage assessments as concerns grew over major economic losses in farming communities already facing difficult weather conditions earlier in the year. Along the coastal cities of Qingdao and Yantai, the severe thunderstorms also brought damaging winds strong enough to topple trees, damage outdoor structures, and temporarily disrupt electricity in some neighborhoods.
这就是我爬上来，去他吧。
兄弟们，兄弟们，连云港下石头了！哦，我捡一个给你们看看啊，大不大？
Emergency crews were dispatched to clear roads and restore damaged infrastructure. The Shandong Meteorological Observatory issued multiple severe weather alerts throughout the day, including thunderstorm and hail warnings for several regions. Meteorologists warned that some areas could experience hailstones exceeding 20 millimeters in diameter, along with dangerous lightning, short-term heavy rainfall, and winds reaching force levels capable of causing structural damage.
这是老天的结果，这老天。太大了。
Weather experts describe the event as a classic but highly dangerous severe convective outbreak, characterized by rapid storm development, localized extreme intensity, and destructive hail formation. Such events are capable of causing major damage within a very short period of time. The disaster has once again raised concerns over the increasing frequency of extreme weather events across China in recent years. Scientists and climate experts have repeatedly warned that climate change may contribute to more unstable atmospheric conditions, leading to stronger storms, heavier rainfall, and more destructive hail events.
老漂亮，你这手艺啥啊？我妈的！快去，你看，一会儿呢，你打到快去。
As cleanup operations continue, local governments and emergency response teams are working to assess the full extent of the damage.
天娘流身上，你聊聊，哎呦，我操！可不能出门，真的砸伤人了，我操！哎呦，那娘哎，这是什么情况？我热！老天爷爷，你下的啥？赶紧的听听呗！你这老天爷爷下的啥？你看咋的那车？
Residents have begun clearing shattered glass, damaged roofing materials, and piles of hail from streets and homes, while insurance companies and agricultural authorities prepare for what could become significant financial losses across the province.
拿，什么也没有了。 那，这都还成了光根了。那，这乱呗呢？这没的呢，也光成个籽儿了。